Hey, what's up you guys? Big Time Collector 01 here, back at it again with another action figure review. And today we'll be taking a look at the Mattel Masters of the Universe Masterverse New Eternia Thunder Punch He-Man. These me and my dad collect the Masterverse line. My dad actually got this figure and then the Hordak and the Leech. I got Cyclone. Cyclone did not come in yet. I do have the other figures that are here. See, we got all these other figures. I do have Leech and Emperor Hordak. Cyclone will be coming in later. As you can see, you get a bio on the back, some nice artwork. Then you get some really nice artwork here on the front. Love the new Masterverse packaging. Here's the barcode. Don't know when these are hitting stores, but they are showing up on BBTS. This is where we got ours. So let's get to it and crack the figure open. Before we take a look at the figure, let's take a closer look at his accessories. Out of the box, he comes with 2 gripping hands. That way he can hold his included sword, which is gold, which looks really cool. You know, that's very Thunder Punch He-Man. And then he also comes with this shield, which is also really cool, which you can plug into his wrist. You can plug it into each side, and that's cool. And you can even store the sword and the shield just like that old vintage toy, which looks great. I really do like that option. But if you don't want these hands, you can pop these out. And what would Thunder Punch He-Man without his fists? You know, you gotta have a fist with your Thunder Punch He-Man so we can punch some fools. And you know, it has to happen. But you can slip these, you know, included fireballs or these Thunder Punch effects onto his fists. We usually get 1 when it comes to these figures, but it's really cool that we get 2 this time. That way he can double Thunder Punches. They just slide over the fists. I don't know if they're oriented to each side. I can't tell. This one's having a harder time to get in there, but it is cool to get these effects nonetheless. For his final accessories, he comes with these 2, fake pop caps, which are really cool. It's a really cool nod to the vintage toy, because the vintage toy, you would load up your Thunder Punch He-Man with the pop caps, and then you would wind him up, and he would do like a punch, and then they would pop, imitating a Thunder Punch, which is cool. I really think this is a cool nod to that, play feature. And you can store these in 2 ways. So in the shield, you can slide this into the shield, just like that old vintage toy, which looks really cool. So that's a really cool storage option. And then they're both the same sculpt, so you can slide any in there. But just like the vintage toy, you can open up his backpack and load him up with a fake pop cap, and then close it up, and you can even see it in there, which is really cool. But, with this being a collector action figure, of course he's not going to have that wind-up punch or an actual pop cap Thunder Punch. But a really cool way they, incorporated that is with the dial on his back. You can turn it, and it makes that clicking noise, which is really cool. I think that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. This is why I really like these Masters of the Universe figures. They just feel like a good collector toy, or a good collector figure, but a good kid's toy as well. Like, I can see, like, a kid having fun with the dial. That's really cool. You can spin it in each direction. And again, you can just open up the backpack. You can load up any of the caps in there. See, you can just pop that out. Yeah, pop that out. Just load up the cap in there. And then, yeah. He-Man's ready to pop some caps. So, yeah. So let's take a closer look at the figure. Now, let's take a closer look at the new Thunder Punch He-Man. Starting off with the head, you may think this is a new sculpt, but it's actually reuse of the new Eternia Faker head, which I know a lot of people really wanted this head for He-Man, and it looks pretty good for the most part. Like, in the promo images, the face looks really weird in the promo images, but in hand it looks good. I think it looks better in hand, but I don't think it's the best. I mean, they killed it with this, Faker, but I don't think it really works for He-Man. I do still prefer the older new Eternia head, But I do still like this one, you know, it's a different option. And so it's cool to see it in like a He-Man form instead of Faker. Moving down to the armor, you know, it's got that nice red with the silver paint. It's not vac metal like the vintage toy, but the metallic silver on the paint here looks great. You can even see that you punched it in on the little buttons on the corners. Turning him around, he's got that backpack, which with a lot of nice detail. I really like the arrows that you get here to show, you know, that's where the pop cap goes. You can even open it up to reveal, I forgot I had that in there, to reveal some nice inner, you know, detail. You get more inner details in here. Even on the dial, you get, you know, some detailing on there. It looks like a star. It's really cool. So nice detailing all around. Then on his arms, he has these like bracers, which are really cool. As you can see, they have two parts and they're connected by, you know, a hinge, or not really a hinge, but just like a peg. So that way they move with the arm, which is cool. But I've never seen this one in a Thunder Punch He-Man, so it's cool that we get this. That way, you know, it adds more red to the figure. And you can, if you really wanted to, you could remove these since these are separate parts. So it gives you more display options. And then moving down to, you know, the legs and the boots, there's not much, you know, not much different. Get the loincloth, very soft and pliable, really like that. Get the white fur, you know, the boots here. I think these are a reuse of the Revelation He-Man or the Revolution one. Now let's take a closer look at his articulation. Starting off with the head, it is on a dumbbell joint. It can't really look up due to the hair, but it can look down that much. It can look side all the way around, and it can't really tilt, I guess. Shoulders move up that much, they move down. The arm rotates as well. Biceps swivel. Double jointed elbows, but only the one joint wants to move. I don't know if it's this bracer, or it could just be the arm itself. The same with the other side. It could just be the bracers. The wrists to rotate and hinge. But the left or the right gripping hand has a vertical hinge, which is really nice. Torso can crunch forward that much, can crunch back that much. You can tilt and rotate, and you can rotate at the waist as well. The leg can kick forward and back. There's an upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees, boot rotation, and the ankles move down, up, and have ankle pivot. Measuring out Thunder Punch He-Man, he comes to 7.5 inches tall. And here's Thunder Punch He-Man next to the, you know, new Eternia He-Man, and then the Faker from New Eternia. Here's the new Thunder Punch He-Man up on the rotating base. And I have to say, this figure's pretty cool. He's definitely one of my favorite Masterverse figures in the line right now. I do like all the accessories he comes with. I do like the new armor. All the storage options for the accessories are great. You know, you can put the sword and a pop cap in the shield. You can even put a pop cap in his backpack with that dial, which is really fun. I really like how they included that clicking dial to, you know, mimic that old toy with the Thunder Punch. Because, you know, he had the pop cap waist, you know. Every time you wind up his waist, he would have that pop cap go off whenever he would throw a punch, which is really cool. So I'm really glad that they had some sort of feature to mimic that sound, which is really cool. I do like that a lot. And overall, it's a cool figure. The head sculpt, I'm warming up to it, but it's still not the best. Like, the Faker head is really cool, I won't lie. But with He-Man, like, on it, I don't know. It's cool. I think they could have done a little better. I still like the first New Eternia He-Man head a little better than this one, but this one isn't bad. Yeah, I'm really liking this figure. It's really cool. If you want to get this figure for yourself, he is shipping from BBTS right now, along with the rest of his wave. So if you want him, go to BBTS. Hopefully he should be hitting stores soon. The newest first wave of the new Eternia figures, you know, with Trapjaw and Man-at-Arms are just now hitting Walmarts for some reason, so it's really odd to see these new figures not hit shelves as soon as they should, so it's kind of weird. But he is shipping from BBTS right now. If you want to get him, you can get him from BBTS. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I really did enjoy this figure. If you did like this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you.